2 hours to create a business plan for Fiesta San Miguel. Now it's time to see if they made good use of that time. First to present is the team of Paula, DJ, and Patrick.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to present our marketing strategy that we have thought of this afternoon for the Fiesta San Miguel Bar. We have this idea of having it daily to cater to this certain market. Mondays are comebacks. So from Sundays and Saturdays where there would be no work, there are pending jobs that these people have left. So usually people would extend on Mondays. So we have decided to target a late evening meetings for corporate professionals.
For Tuesday, of course, we have sports night. What is a pub or bar without a sports night? As we've noticed downstairs, the bar lacks mounted televisions. We wanted to put up several mounted televisions around the area that caters different sports channels.
Wednesday night, we decided to have it, we call it the latest night. Okay, we can have more male servers to attend to the guests. Although, of course, we would not be publishing that we are having male servers though, but we'll just make it visible to them.
Okay, for Thursday, we have ladies night. Of course, we should have triple men's night. So this will cater to more male guests, but of course, more male on a bar means also a lot of girls wants to go to that bar. Oh, there's a lot of guys in there. You should check them out. And like that.
So every Friday, we want to cater to their wants and needs. That's why we want to hold flair and bartending exhibitions. Every Thursday and Friday, we don't have that much activities. And that's why on Saturday, we would want to cater on the Barkads. The Barkads is the Barkada, as we all know, and this may be composed of students. And with that, we want to have popular band guesting every other Saturday because, as we all know, students really want to have popular bands.
Okay, we may also consider having tie up with specific companies, markets, to avail of special rate like 20-30% discount on beverages for their employees to hold meetings or gimmicks, especially those who are nearby the area.
This microbrewery system that you have downstairs is already in existence. It's a fact already. So we just have to focus on that. We just have to come up with bigger ideas to explore having the freshest beer in town.
I'm quite happy with our presentation. I think we've done our best. I think we've shown them, what we really have, what we really want to express with the marketing plan of Fiesta San Miguel. And with my group mates, I think they've done their best as well.
What do the judges think of their business plan?
Now you have almost 6 or 7 different concepts. Is that not going to confuse the market? But if you had 1 or 2 fantastic concepts instead of 6 or 7 okay or good concepts, don't you think your business plan could then focus on those fantastic concepts and you would have a lot better result in the end?
This is a trial and error stage for us.
We don't have time for trials and errors. I want a business plan that makes money for me. If there's time for trial and error, I'll probably start losing money. So that's not how we work.
Nung nagsasalita na sila, parang made me realize na ang daming flaw, ang daming kulang. Gusto mo ipagtanggol yung sarili mo, you wanted to defend yourself because you want to say a lot of things, but then again you cannot.
Dusitani has 538 rooms inside, and in nowhere your market plan says, how am I going to get those 538 plus people upstairs to take the lift down to the bar? How is it going to cater to the Dusitani guests who are staying in-house? And these are your target audience, major target audience.
Actually, with those in-house guests, we would like to eradicate them.
Eradicate the
feeling that if they're partying in their hotel.
Hindi ko masabing na mental block ako, but sobrang na-disappoint ako kasi parang akala ko okay na, tapos hindi pala. Alam mo, akala ko tama yung ginagawa ko, tapos mali pala.
Of course, we're younger and we're less experienced than them.
Do you know what's a business plan?
Yes, we have an objective to...
Right. It's marketing is, I think, only about 45% of the part of an entire business plan. It then has to make financial sense as well. That's why it's called a business plan.
It doesn't
Guys, you're coming into the business world. There's never enough time. Everything that people want, they want it by yesterday. And that's how it works. You know, and the person who gets hired is the person who takes that time, plans it well, and comes up with a great concept. It does not have to be 100% a concept, but something that solves my problem, right? Because as a person who's hiring somebody, I would like you to come to me with a solution, not with problems. Because I have enough of my own, right? So that's how it works.
It's a learning process, and after that, I've learned a lot regarding the whole business world.
But the judges are not done yet. The grilling has just begun.
If you had to pick one who worked the least out of the three, if that is what makes me pick you up, who do you choose out of the three?
Well, I was given with no choice but to choose one of the weakest link.
Well, for me, we've done an equal job, so I think it's just for them to decide.
If you have to, if you really wanted to be the one to be hired.
I volunteer.
You volunteer?
Oh.
There you go. DJ,
I would volunteer.
you would volunteer to not to be
To
selected
vote
either.
myself out. I don't know. I have this. If you're being asked to choose, to decide between two strangers, you may decide because you can gain friends. But if you're being asked to choose to decide between two friends, rather not decide because you will lose two friends. So I'd rather not decide.
So you'd rather be not hired than to lose a friend?
Ayoko talagang mag-step into one person to be able to go up or something. So kung down is down, kung up is up, kaya na lang.
Paula, question for you. Both DJ and Patrick have volunteered to be not hired. Would you volunteer as well?
I would say thank you. I'm the sole survivor. I think it can be an advantage or disadvantage. Advantage in terms of makita nila kung gaano ko talaga kagusto maging part ng kanilang hotel, and disadvantage because baka sabihin naman nila napaka-arrogant naman itong tao to, napakabilib sa sarili.
We just heard the presentation of the first group. We had Paula, Patrick, and DJ. How was the feedback? What did you guys think?
I think overall the presentation was pretty good, but the judging criteria, we wanted to see the competitiveness and we also wanted to see the teamwork. I think the strongest part of the presentation of the team came in that there was excellent teamwork. So that was the strongest part. And the worst part was that there was no competition.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Nat?
Well, the thing is that, two of them offered, to be dropped. So, they didn't want to project themselves. They didn't want to, I think Patrick was quite limp in that sense. I like Patrick because I think he recovered some of the challenges quite well.
Right.
He has the intellect. Yeah, but, he came across weak. So, intellect, but ability. Joanne strong. I think most of the early part was I, and I noticed a lot of I, but later on she did kind of we,
A little more teamwork in her efforts?
Yes, that's right.
Right.
Towards the end, yeah.
Mayor Fernando, do you have any thoughts? I mean, your Cornell alumnus is yourself. Is there Cornell material amongst our applicants?
Well, they didn't focus enough on the strategy. Because when you say strategy, you have to select. It's like a smorgasbord that they presented to us. So you cannot really implement all of the ideas. So you really have to select. So what they did was to just lay out ideas of what could be done. But they didn't really give, I think, the meat of the subject.
All right. Okay, so we've got some good points and we've got some points to improve on. Let's call in the second group and see how they fare. You guys ready? When Hired returns, how will the second group fare?
You can have all the passion in the world and all the love for the work, but if you don't make money for the company, then, they cannot afford you.